What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boys Smitty and Rob here with the final live stream game of Week 8. And it's going to end here in the SEC between the Florida Gators traveling over to Tennessee to take on the Volunteers. This one should be a really good game to end the Week 8 live stream games on. As always, man, those SEC matchups, always interesting to see. Hopefully we get one better than the game on Thursday, but I think this should make for a great game right here, Rob. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, man. Hope it's going to be a great game, man. I just came to see some football in action tonight, man. No better place to be than here on the RFL Network, man. Salute.
Yep, want to give a shout out to everyone that is here, and we'll get you guys out to the field in just a little bit. And so it is college game day here tonight in the SEC. The Florida Gators traveling over to Tennessee, and what should make for a great game here. And I mean, we got Geno Gannon going at it. Tennessee just came off of a big win over Florida State last week. Let's see if they get a big upset win here at home. Who you guys got winning this one? Let us know in the chat. And man, this atmosphere is amazing.
Oh, yeah, man. It's turned up here in Knoxville, Tennessee, man. And here come the Volunteers, man, or the Vols, or whatever you want to call them, man, coming out of the tunnel. There goes your Florida Gators dressed in that classic blue and orange right there, man. Looking pretty sweet right now.
It should make for a great game, as I said already. Tennessee, 4-3, I think actually 3-4 on the season, and the Florida Gators coming in with their only loss handled to LSU, who they are over top of in the rankings right now. LSU has lost a second game, and hopefully they can keep their streak going. We'll have to find out as the week progresses. Florida right here putting the ball on the tee. McPherson, we're going to kick this one off, and the offense of the Volunteers going to be getting on the field first after this kickoff. See somebody ask how many weeks we have. 4 more weeks left. It goes up to 12 weeks just like in real life. But here goes the kickoff. Game is underway, and it'll be fielded at the goal line. Take this one out past the 25. A big hit will get him stopped at the 27. And here goes the Vols offense.
Oh, man, you got to love football weather, especially when it's only 50 degrees on the night. Nice chilly night for Guarantano, man, to come out here and do what he can, man. You were talking about the win last week against Florida State, man. Absolutely routed them 36-19, 102.9 rating, 416 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was awesome, man.
And they definitely need that type of performance here tonight if they want to be able to pull off this huge upset.
Yes, sir.
Guarantano going to come out here in the shotgun. He's got his receivers close to the line. And the first play of the game, a pass play as he launches one down the field. That one inaccurate, and oh man, not too great of a start. Hopefully this doesn't end up like the game on Thursday.
And we have Smith, Johnson, Stanford and Richmond on the O-line. Kincaid, Jordan, Chandler, Woodard, Anderson, and Jennings are going to make up the wide receivers, tight ends. Look out for that boy, Roy Kincaid, wide receiver, man, generic, out here trying to do some work tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to have to rely on these receivers to make plays. And as I talked about, we've got to see the quarterbacks be accurate here. I know Marquise Washington most likely going to do his part. Guarantano coming off to a little bit of a rough start. But they're going to give him a second pass here, and he's able to connect on that one into the flats. And so he'll be brought down at the 33. That's a nice pickup to bring up a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, man, just how a couple of plays just like that, man, to get 6 yards on the play. And let's see what they can go to here, man, to try to see if they can keep this drive going earlier on for the home crowd right now.
Volunteers facing a 3rd and 4. Once again in the gun. Looks like they may go 3 passes in a row to start the game, and they will. Guarantano going across his body, and that one just the opposite direction in which the receiver was going. It wasn't quite that much pressure there, just an ill-advised throw. That's going to bring up 4th down. Nice quick 3 and out by the Gators defense.
Yeah, and there appears to be some communication, man. That was the second pass that he just kind of threw into the open field right there, man. So maybe some route assignments getting miscommunicated right now.
And so good stop, I guess in part due to the help of Tennessee missing some big passes. But here goes a block kick to start out the game. Florida. And it's going to be recovered by Florida at the 15-yard line by Davis. And what about, man, you just can't do this. You're playing in a game trying to get an upset, and you're going to give Marquise Washington field position at the 15-yard line here.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a layup for Marquise Washington right now, man. But look at this, man. The ball gets blocked right there and starts bouncing around, man. Must be close to Thanksgiving. Look like a turkey running around in the field right there, man.
Definitely close to Thanksgiving right there. They kicked it around, played a little bit of kickball with it. Yeah. They actually gained them 5 extra yards from where the ball fell. Yeah. And Florida, man, they're really looking to try to take advantage of this opportunity in this situation. I want to give a shout-out once again to everyone individually who commented. We got Markel in the building, E. Jeezy, Two-Faced Bison, got the Joker, also Crocodile Mitchie. We also got Tavion Hall in the chat as well. And here goes Marquise Washington, 1st and 10 at the 15 in the gun. Marquise Washington going to look to pass here, spins around, throws it into the flats. There goes Tommy Bigby, who's been a big impact player on the ground right there, just can't break the tackle.
Yeah, and I really love the play fake right there on the part of the defense right there. They had the stunt going on. Looked like they were going to send pressure on the outside. Instead, the linebacker pulled back into zone right there. They're able to stay underneath and only allow 1 yard on that play. Great defense right there, great execution.
So we'll come back out in the gun here with Washington. He's got 3 receivers, tight end, Lewis attached to the line, and here goes our running back screen, and Bigby with a nasty juke move goes down at the 11. I do not like the spot. It looked like he at least got to the 10, but still a good gain. It's 3rd and 5.
Man, the speed from Tommy Bigby, the generic halfback, man. Sidebar for the coaches out there doing some scouting right now, man. Nice pickup right there. They had the rush coming on this time, but just not able to stop him right there.
Shout out to Keegan Stewart. Says, what's up, y'all? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. 3rd and 5. Here goes Marquise Washington. Clean pocket. A terrible throw. This has just been painful to watch, but right there, a rare throw in current, especially on a big down like that by Marquise Washington.
Yeah, these teams, a lot of these quarterbacks are just kind of throwing to a certain part of the field and expecting the receivers to be able to get to the ball right there, man. And that obviously was just overshot ball right there. Bigby had no chance on that one.
One thing we didn't get early in the game Thursday was some points, and we're going to get some early here after good special teams by the Gators. And offense couldn't punch it in for 6, but the field goal unit gets it in for 3 as it goes through the uprights. And we'll have to see how Tennessee will respond. Hopefully, if they get stopped again, they better protect that punter from getting that ball off.
Let's see if they put Roy Kincaid back here on special teams, man. He's been a special teams guy pretty much all season long, man. This is the generic wide receiver here, looking to get into the RFL, man. Let's see what he can do here on the kickoff return.
A couple players also trying to get in the RFL. Some submitted guys like Carlton Scruggs, who just checked in. Shout out to him coming through. Tennessee for the 2nd time tonight, looking for their kick return unit to make something happen here. And he'll field this one at about the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 26-yard line. I think that was Kincaid. Yep, Roy Kincaid right there. Able to get a good 26-yard return. They'll bring Garantino and the offense back out onto the field. They couldn't do anything last time. 2 big throws that were missed by him on the opening drive. Quick 3 and out. Both teams actually getting a 3 and out. And let's see who can get the first down of the day.
Yeah, and the biggest part of football is being on the same page. If they're not on the same page, man, it's going to be disastrous all night long, man. So hopefully they can get on the same page and get this ball moving.
So we'll come out here, strong side there to the left. A couple of tight ends and receivers off the line there to the right. They'll run it to the right where the receivers are, and he'll get it to the 30-yard line for a gain of 4. Decent gain there on 1st down.
And we have Zuniga, Shooter the second, Campbell, and Slayton on the D-line. Jefferson, Joseph, and Polite Jr. make up the linebacker core. And Gardner Johnson, Taylor Steiner, and Henderson are making up the cornerbacks. And this guy, Gardner Johnson, is the lifeline backbone of the Gator defense. Also, watch out for Marco Wilson, man. Both of these guys getting in on a lot of plays for the Florida Gators.
One thing we're going to have to let it stand since we've had him in the series for so long, but Gardner Johnson is in the NFL at this point, but and it's already week 8. But he's been an impact player, and you can see why he made it to the NFL. There goes the end-around play, though, as he gets to 34. There they go, trying to get Roy Kincaid involved in the offense. He picks up a decent gain of 3, and they need 3 more to move the chains. Big third down here. Still not a first down in this game yet. 2 receivers out to the left. Play action. Garantino over the middle, and there goes a nice strike for the first down as he just gets it out there close to the 40.
Oh, man, I love that play right there, man. They had the 1-on-1 right there on the slant. Hard to contain right here on that slant right here, man. He had him miles away from the defender right there, man. Great pass, great catch. Move the chains.
It's a tough route to cover right there. I think it was more of a drag how he bent it straight down the field, and the separation just had enough to be able to hang on and throw it out there to him. Caught the football, got that first down, and I mean that's how you get your offense started, get some momentum going. Garantino looking for him to make some more big throws like that. And there they go. Wow, that was just read out perfectly by the defense. I think that's Zuniga coming up with that tackle. That's a 5-yard loss. Great play right there, but a big D-liner.
Oh, man, got back there in a hurry and shut that all the way down. There goes the replay right here, and he was back there before he could even turn his shoulders and squared up field, man. Great play by the defense.
I see Markel saying he feels horrible. What's going on? Let us know in the chat, I guess. Here we go, shotgun here for Garantino. After a big loss there on that run play. There goes another motion. They're running a lot of these type of plays here on offense, and Florida's defense right now, they're not having it. That's going to be no gain on the play, and now they face a 3rd and 15.
Yeah, and you'll see them get some work out of Chandler. They used him a lot last week. He had about 54 yards on the ground, though, but you'll see him use him out the backfield quite often in this game.
I guess let's see what's going on. I said Georgia's clapping Auburn right now. Jesus, here they go with a 3rd and 15 to throw into the flats. And once again, man, these quarterbacks got to be aware of the situation. It's a 3rd and 15. Garantino throws it into the flats. Got to look for someone down the field that's going to actually give you a chance to convert on this play. That's a great way right there, playing the hands as well. You can see him just breaking down. There goes Gardner Johnson.
Man, just knocked that all the way out of his hand.
Yeah. Frustration going on the sideline as the defense knows they got to get ready to get back out onto the field. Got that 1 first down and went downhill after that. Tennessee booting this one off. Fairly good punt here. Nice little spin off the tackle, and Tony goes down at the 23. And, I mean, they couldn't get a first down either on offense. They had to settle for a field goal after getting a 1st and 10 thanks to their special teams at the 15-yard line of Tennessee. Now they're going to have to drive a distance. Hopefully, Marquise Washington look better than he did on that first throw of the game where he was just completely off on that receiver who could have went and got a first down.
Yeah, something that I've noticed about Marquise Washington and these Gators right here, man, they kind of struggle to score, man. Last week they barely beat Mississippi State 15-12. And, man, it's just they put up 550 yards, but hardly any points, man. So I'll look for them to get into the end zone tonight, man, as much as they can, if possible, and flex the muscle that they have.
There goes Marquise Washington, a quick throw, and that's not going anywhere. Easily read by the defense, and it looks like that was a design running back just check down play, and he lose 3 yards because of it.
Yeah, shut down from the front to the back.
So a better play, most likely going to have to get called here. Haven't really ran the football as of yet. I don't even think they've ran the football. They might have just one time on that first possession, but there they go for 3rd and 13. Kind of figured they would try to run the football here on this 2nd down. They do just that. They get to the 23-yard line. Looks like they got back the yards that they lost, which was just 3. Now they need 10 more yards again to try to get this first down on a 3rd down. So one shot here, and already it's looking like Gators are, like you said, having trouble moving offensively.
4-2 look right now for the Vols.
And here goes Washington looking to try to convert, and he just takes off up the middle. And look at the speed, and there he goes, just taking on the contact. He knows he needs the first down, and he gets it 13 yards for number 14.
Oh, man, this guy is just so smooth and locomotive like a Cadillac, man. Just look at the stride right here, man. Long legs, holding that ball right there, man. I think he's a running back or something, man, the way he held that ball.
Yeah, and this is a big guy at quarterback, man. It's 6'6", 240 pounds. That's tough to bring down. It was a good little toss, though, by the defender to toss him to the ground and make that tackle, but he just explodes like you wouldn't believe it. I mean, 6'6" guys, you don't see them moving and as nimble as Marquise Washington. First and 10 here, rotation of the safeties. Washington quickly throws, got a connection. Tommy Bigby gets taken down at the 42.
I like that play right there, man, trying to work Bigby into this offense in the pass game as well as the run, man. That's going to pay off later on down the line if they can complete getting completions to him.
Shout out to the Jack Third Gamer. Says, finally able to catch a live game. Thank you for coming through. Says, love your league, boys. Really appreciate that as well, man. Means a lot. 6-yard gain, sets up a 2nd and 4, and here goes Marquise Washington. And man, accuracy, don't know what's going on here. But these guys are off to a slow start.
Yeah, and he definitely rushed that pass right there, man. Straight out the gun right there. Should have definitely, held on to it a little bit longer, let the play develop, and instead just try to throw it underneath real fast and end up getting deflected.
And a lot of times you're not even seeing pressure getting involved. These guys got to be able to stick in the pocket and deliver a good throw. This is definitely hurting Marquise Washington if he can't continue to hit accurately while he's on his foot. It looks like he's throwing off his back foot, but look at this catch. Van Jefferson hangs on, and what a grab to move the chains.
Oh, man, looked like a wide receiver wheel route or something like that, or a halfback wheel, I believe. He tried to fake it to the halfback right there and slid the slot right upfield right there, man, for the one-on-one, man. Nice.
Excellent catch, and Van Jefferson, he's been making some excellent catches throughout this series. Big-time plays for the Gators as he just made right there, trying to get this team its 7th win of the season. And they're looking to be one of the final 4 going into the playoffs. And this is a big win, man. Every time you go up against an SEC opponent, as an SEC school, it's going to be a dogfight. It's a low-scoring one. Still don't know what Tennessee's going to do, but Gators got to keep the foot on their necks. Here goes a run play. Tommy Bigby jumps around, gets hit at the 34-yard line. Nice, decent gain, though. Picks up 3 yards on first down.
Yeah, and I love the pressure of the defense right there, man. Fill the gaps right there to shut them down, only get minimal yardage on the play. Good, nice setup by the defense right there.
Shout out to Coach Armstrong checking in. Watching this game between the Gators and the Volunteers. Gators right now feeling good, moving the football. Marquise Washington off to a little bit of a rough start throwing the ball, and that is just not going to help him out right there at all. 65, right tackle did not even, I don't think, notice Phillips coming off that edge, or probably didn't have the speed to get to him, and that results in a big sack.
Man, he came through so clean on that right there. They only had 2 down linemen down on the line right here, man. I thought it was going to be great pass protection, but instead Phillips just slides right through, man. So obviously the outside not as covered as we thought it might have been.
The awareness of the lineman's got to be better right there in that situation. Cannot allow just free pressure coming off the edge. Doesn't matter how great your quarterback is. When you get him hit enough, man, it can rattle anyone. Here's Washington getting blitzed. So here goes a throw over the middle to Lewis. There's a flag over the field. And this is going to push him back even further.
Well, that's just going to be a terrible call right here, man.
Yeah. Once again, another lineman mistake, that time by Smith. I think that was the left guard. Yep. Jaleel Smith.
And that's Jafiel Smith. You have the left guard. That's a generic for you coaches who are scouting.
Now with the 4th down, they got to attempt a field goal here from the 36-yard line, which is going to be tough. A lot of kickers have not been able to hit from this distance. And he knocks it down. Good kick by McPherson. 2 for 2 so far here in this first quarter.
Yeah, I go back to what I said earlier, man. They just chip away. They haven't really put up a whole bunch of points this season. You know, they kind of odd offense, man. But when you look at the stats at the end of the game, man, they just show you how they dominate. Like I said last week, they had 550 yards of offense, man, and I don't think they had one touchdown, if at all.
There's been a lot of teams offensively throughout this series that's been struggling to finish drives, and I mean, we've been trying our best with sliders and everything to get these guys to finish more drives, and sometimes we do get those good games, and I mean, certainly so far lately they've been a lot more defensive, but it shows you just how hard it is to try to score in the red zone playing football. As he'll knock this one down in the end zone, take a knee, touchback, or get the offense started out at the 25-yard line.
And speaking of that, man, that struggling, man, it's just so interesting, man. Like, how in the world did Michigan State put up all those points on Ohio State, man? And we're struggling trying to get LSU and Florida to score, man. It's a lot of work behind the scenes, man, with the sliders, guys.
Yeah, just random, and I mean, the sliders definitely look great. Yeah. For the first couple of games, and I mean, it's only been 2 more games right now that has been kind of a little bit downhill, but it's just the randomness of, man, you never know what you're going to get, and maybe that comes with the mods, but at the end of the day, still getting some pretty good, decent games. Hopefully we'll get some more, especially this game's not over yet, and this has been the problem, though. Quarterback accuracy, don't know where he's throwing that. He goes right in between 2 receivers, and he had a chance right there to throw to either of them, and it would have been good for some yards.
Yeah, and that's a design rollout right there, man. There's obviously no one was right there. I mean, he could have just ran that, but hey, I'm up here.
Both offenses looking like Thursday's offenses right now, and that's only because of the quarterbacks. Well, this time there goes a good, nice connection as he picks up the first down. I think that's Roy Kincaid. Yep, Kincaid with his reception. Able to move the chains, and 50% right now is Garantino.
Yeah, and I was praying right there for a reception right there by the wide receiver. Oh, man.
It seems like too many quick reads on the drags and things, and they're not waiting for things to get open. But that's nothing I don't feel that sliders can fix. There goes a pass, and look at this catch. That's Roy Kincaid again, starting to heat up here for this Volunteers offense.
Hey, man, I might have to slide this guy up my list right now on the scouts, man. Looking pretty good right now.
There's a couple of big catches right there he's able to make, especially that one. That's tough to make those catches contested, like that. That was great coverage, but just a better catch. Move the chains, and here goes Garantino once again in the gun. They've been passing the football a lot here. And he throws a little bit off his back foot, and that's going to be intercepted by the Gators. And they'll take over at the 46. Just when you start to give him praise, he turns the football over with a pick right there to Wilson.
And that's that guy I highlighted earlier, man. That's going to be Marco Wilson. He says Marco Polo, INT Snatchy Nation, snatches that right out the air right there. Plays his zone perfectly, man. Hey, let me get Snatchy Nation in the chat, man.
And once again, that's just a horrible throw. I mean, the receiver is running a hook route, sitting still, and he throws it that inaccurate that he's able to make that play. And, I mean, that's just uncalled for. Garantino, he's got to be able to hit these throws, and hopefully we get more accurate quarterback play here. And there's just no explanation. We don't know what's going on. I mean, the game on Monday was great. These last couple have been kind of questionable, but hey, crazy.
Markel says, I thought he was the wide receiver.
Sure enough, looked like it. Here goes a first down. Handoff, and there goes a flag again. And I think this is against the offense. It's almost as if the game doesn't want these guys to score.
Oh, man. That's going to be Jalil Smith again, man. Not looking pretty good for this young fella.
Yeah, not good at all.
Looks like we got the back of someone's neck. There he goes again.
Got a neck. We got a calf muscle, it looked like. What's good, Cody Hill? Appreciate you coming to the live stream.
Cody Cole, what up, man?
Hill, here goes a handoff, and unnecessary juke move right there by Tommy Big Blue. Typically, we just see him get downhill, but actually, they still got a long ways to go. 16 yards here on this second down. Trips out to the left side of Washington. Washington checks it down. There goes Bigby. And there he goes, getting it to the 48-yard line of the Volunteers.
Hey, man, we got to go back to our old nickname for Bigby, man. Big boy. Getting all the plays right now, man. Makes a nice catch right there. Brings up 3rd and 4. Bailing him out right now. What do you think?
Yeah, it definitely seems to be the case. I mean, the receivers aren't really seeming to help out much with his completion percentage, and he's also not helping himself with these missed throws. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. But Bigby, I mean, if he's hot right now, keep giving him the football. End of the first quarter, Gators up here 6-0, all field goals.
And check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com. The season is a-coming. January 2nd is when we will start. January 1st is when you can start submitting your applications. If you want to become a player in the RFL, hey, follow us on Instagram at Relocation Football League. Follow us on Twitter at RFL_sim_league. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hey, man, shout out to all you guys here with us.
3rd and 4. Here goes Marquise Washington over the middle. There goes a completion as he's able to find Lewis. To move the chains. Marquise Washington is actually not looking too bad in terms of actually want to see him try to take some more deeper shots. He's 8 for 10 right now. And that's a nice completion right there in the drag. But this quarterback's got to start opening up their passing routes to more than just drags.
Yeah, I agree, man. And it's going to be easy throwing to Seontae Lewis all night. But, you know, if you want to get some big offense right now and really put your team on top, man, you definitely need to take some shots downfield and get some different route trees going on here.
Yeah, Van Jefferson made a big catch for him earlier, and we haven't seen Cleveland get the football. That's their best receiver. He's made some plays throughout the series. Gotta feed these guys. And I think the play calling's got to be a little bit better. Here goes Marquise Washington once again over the middle, and you guessed it, drag route, but it's going to get them some yards as he picks up 4 yards.
Hey, man, live by, die by the drag is what it seems to be, man. Just hope they don't die by it tonight.
2nd and 6, though. Kirkland Jr. was in on that previous tackle on that last play. Marquise Washington in the gun here, and he's going to hand this one off to Tommy Bigby, and Bigby trying to ground out what he can get on the ground. He gets to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They just need one more.
Yeah, he's only got 15 yards on the ground right now, but he's done some receiving as well. Definitely picking up some good yardage for the team right here, man. Look for them to go to him again right here on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I would definitely hope that they'll run the football here with Bigby. Looks like they got just 4 guys there on the line. Could get an opportunity for him to make a play on the ground, but instead they pass the football, and it's going to be complete for a first down. Good throw right there by Marquise Washington. 10 for 12. He's got 70 passing yards in this first half.
Man, football is just such a beautiful sport, man. You could actually see that play developing right there. As you called it out, man, they were going to go ahead and pass there. It looked like they were going to fake the offset there, but instead, nope, just run a nice little route right here underneath, and good catch right there.
Excellent catch right there by Hammond Jr. A good job throwing that football that time by Marquise Washington, as he was able to throw it as he was breaking out of his route, so it gave the defender a smaller window to be able to make a play on that ball.
Mm-hmm.
So they're moving the ball down the field. Can they finish, though? They've already got 2 drives that ended in points, but only in 3. Can they get their first touchdown of the game? As they have a 1st and 10 at the 20, a little pump fake, and here goes a receiver screen. No moves put on, though, as he'll lose 2 yards. Good job there by Tennessee.
Yeah, definitely some excellent defense right there to shut that play down for a loss of 2. That's going to be Buchanan on the tackle right here, and before that play could even get anywhere right here, he was already on it, man. Great tackle right there.
Excellent play. And they're going to need to build off of that for these next couple of downs. You can probably bet that Florida's going to probably pass the football in these next couple of downs. They may run it here, probably catch the defense off with maybe a little bit of a drag, maybe a run play. Never know, but it looks like they're spreading out the field here. 4 receivers out wide.
Number 4.
And like I said, they will run the football. And there goes Tommy Bigby getting it to the 17. So they cut down a little bit on the yards. Now you still got yourself a pretty lengthy 3rd down here. They need 7 yards, and Tennessee, you got to know, these guys are going to pass it. They need to cover those sticks. Marquise Washington licking his chops here. And can he convert? There he goes over the middle, and there goes a 1st down as he's able to find Van Jefferson. Boy, has he been clutch so far with these grabs here for Florida.
Oh, definitely has, man. Looks like Marquise is definitely finding his stride right now, man. Love the analogy of licking his chops right here. And, man, finds a pork chop right there, man.
Great delivery. An excellent delivery of the football right there. Good catch. And maybe that's why I was looking at his chop. He just read the defense and probably knew right away that play was going to be wide open.
Yep.
It's good, Coach Chiz. Appreciate you coming to the live stream.
A little man-to-man on the outside here, pressing him up a little bit. 3 linebackers underneath.
And there we go, a little pump fake, and he throws to the end zone, and that one almost intercepted. And, man, Marquise Washington got to be careful. You put together a good drive like this, you cannot let it go to waste with an interception.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit dizzy with this checker flag here in the end zone right here, man. There was definitely 3 Tennessee Volunteers, man, covering that one wide receiver right there, man. Got to do better than that.
It's good, Christian Curry. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. Trips out to the left side. Last time they were in a trick formation, they made a big play, and here goes Bigby trying to make a play on the ground with his legs. He gets to the 4-yard line. He's been running the football fairly well here. 6 carries for 24 yards. Man, he just moves, and he's got some speed that guys just don't know about, like you talked about earlier. Definitely a good ball carrier, and he's got the ball in his hands. Here goes Cleveland in motion, trying to get in the end zone here on the 3rd and goal. And he tries to get to the outside. What is going on there? Man, that's just not a good ending. And Marquise Washington's got to be smarter than that. If anything, throw the football away. Don't take a sack like that. You just don't want your quarterback taking unnecessary hits.
Yeah, something in that audible by Marquise Washington, man, caused that miscommunication right here by Tennessee, but Tennessee comes out on top, man. As you can see right here, the DT just gets to the outside, makes a nice sack, nice tackle on the play.
So 4th and goal. And here goes the field goal attempt. Should be an easy chip shot, a 30-yarder. Kick is up, and that is 3 for 3 for McPherson. All field goals right now. And like you talked about, I mean, the Gators, they make plays on offense. Their struggle so far this season has been finishing drives. And you can see, I mean, they've went down the field 3 times and had to kick field goals, but they're keeping Tennessee in the game without finishing.
Yeah, Tennessee, look, Florida will kill you all night with field goals, man. We've seen this in the past. They can get down the field. That's not their problem. The problem is getting in the end zone. They're going to kill you with field goals. They'll win all night with field goals. Tennessee needs to have their offense come alive right now, and they got to score touchdowns, man. Otherwise, they'll be chasing these guys all night. 3, you know?
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Tennessee going to be getting the football here with this kickoff about a yard deep in the end zone. Got a couple of blockers out there in front of him, and he'll go down shy of the 25 at the 23. Roy Kincaid seems to be the guy that's touching the football a lot here. Let's see if they'll get him the football. A lot more here throwing the football with Garantino. He's 50%, 5 of 10, 39 passing yards. No touchdowns, 1 interception already. He's got to play better if he wants to try to upset Florida.
Yeah, and last week he found Kincaid for 8 catches, 54 yards, but the big story of the day was Dominique Woods-Anderson. 10 receptions, 129 yards. He was averaging over 13 yards, I believe, a catch, or 12.5 a catch. And we haven't heard his name called too much tonight. Let's see if we can see him here.
Bunch formation spread out wide to the right side, and here goes a handoff, and a nice run. Foot race. Can he beat the Gators? Looks like they'll get to him. He'll be down at the 30-yard line, and Chandler rips off a huge run right there. 3 carries for 51 yards on the day for him.
Yeah, and he's eclipsed. He's almost about to eclipse everything he had in the whole game last week here. Great run on the play, man, and after that, man, it's just chase down city. Nice open field running right there.
As we talked about, I mean, Florida keeping Tennessee in this game. A touchdown will just put them within 2. So, I mean, Florida's got to start clicking and figuring out how to finish drives before Tennessee starts to. Here goes Garantano over the middle. There goes the infamous drag route as he gets the 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5.
Oh, man, if I had $1 for every time the drag was running this game, man, boy.
Just heavy. I mean, I guess it's there. If it's there, throw to it. But what you would like to see is if there's a drag called on the play on a 3rd and long situation, you got to look for something else.
Shout out to Julian Gilarte coming through. He says Tennessee.
And there goes Tennessee trying to pass over the middle. That one's broken up due to good defense. And here goes that third down I was talking about. I mean, you can throw a drag here. Typically a drag, as we saw on the play before that one, goes for about 5 yards, but can get scary if it's good coverage on the receiver. So they're going to have to look for something to be able to get them this yards. And maybe the drag might be the answer. There's Garantano looking. He's got time, panicking a little bit, throws the football, and there goes a nice completion for a first down. Garantano, he steps up right there as he finds Jennings.
Oh, man, I love the play. A little bit dangerous right there. They had 3 wide receivers out here, and they knew the rush was going to come right here. So instead, they took the slide and made him a blocker right there. Hey, that only gives you 2 more wide receivers against 5 other DBs right here. But, hey, no problem right here as he finds this man over the middle right there, man. Great pass right there. Great route running.
And so that sets up the Volunteers with a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line, an opportunity they can't afford to waste. Let's see if they'll be the first to put 6 on the board as far as touchdowns. Here he goes in the shotgun. Montano moving around, throws to the end zone, and it's a one-hand catch, but flag. Man, these flags are killing us, but that's illegal touching. I think the receiver stepped out.
Oh, man, that's Dominic Wood Anderson. I was just talking about him, man, a big tight end. Must have stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, missed opportunity right there, man. He had it. Had the touchdown. They're celebrating right now a little bit, but it was like, oh, man, you'll get it next time.
Yeah.
But you don't want it next time. Coach wants it right now. Let's see if they can find another way to try to get in the end zone without a penalty. As they'll have a bunt formation spread out to the right side. They'll throw this one into the flats, and there he goes, breaking some tackles, but he goes out of bounds 3 yards short.
Oh, how exciting was that right there, man. Nice little spin move out the double tackle right there, and thought he was going to take it in again, man. That's that boy, man. Dominic Woods Anderson right there, making a nice reception and a nice second effort on the play.
I'll tell you one thing, as a tight end, this is where you like to target him, is in the red zone. Let's see if he can get it out to him, as Wood Anderson is out to the left side attached to the line, but they keep him in the block. Montano feeling some pressure, throws while he's on. And oh my goodness, just misses. He's right there, and I mean, these quarterbacks missing opportunities for big plays.
Oh man, that's the difference between Marquise Washington, Gino Gannon, and Guarantano, man. Guarantano passes right there, just misses the man to the back of him. Gino Gannon probably would have ran that, man. What do you think?
Yeah, he might have. I think he would have. I think even Marquise Washington would have been there. Fake it and trying to throw it to the end zone, and it's broken up, incomplete. Man, just when you think you're going to get some excitement, I was kind of hoping that he'll complete this, but man, you put a lineman out there.
Lineman.
Man, that's.
Oh no! He threw it to his right tackle. What the world? That's crazy.
Man, so empty-handed. I do not agree with that. Tennessee, you got a chance to break this into a one-possession game. I understand you're still going to be down by 6, but you got to kick that field goal.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, you got to kick that field goal right there. I mean, I love the intensity right there, but, man, you come away with nothing but good field position for your defense.
Marquise Washington in a little bit of a difficult situation now because of this, though, as they'll run the football, and Tommy Bigby trying to get what he can on the ground, and all he can muster up is a yard.
Yeah, that was a good stop right there, good run stuff, man. Now they got to get some pressure on the edge right here, and not let Marquise Washington bend the corner on him right here. Look for them to send, I think, a rush from the outside on this play right here.
Marquise Washington's got to be careful with the football because a sack will make it a one-possession game and put them exactly down by a touchdown. So he's got to make sure he gets this ball out of his hands fast. Here goes Tommy Bigby to the outside, putting those legs to good use as he rips off a huge run for a first down. 8 carries for 47 yards for this prospect. And, man, he has just been amazing to watch since week 1.
Man, I knew that pressure was going to come from the outside right there, man. What they didn't know is Big B's breakaway speed right here as he just runs right around the blitz right there, bends the corner, picks up huge yardage in the play, and bails Florida out right there. Great run.
It was a huge run. And, I mean, expect them to try to get the football more into this guy's hands. They have been even passing the football, like you said earlier. And he is really keeping this offense moving. And there they go with a run again. Unnecessary bounce back, but he even bounces off of that tackle. There's a flag, and these linemen, man, they are just killing these teams. So many penalties. That's a holding penalty. This time on a tight end, Deontay Lewis. Now it's a 1st and 20 at the 16.
Yeah, this is just very undisciplined football right now, man, and both of these teams need to tighten up.
Yeah, penalties has definitely been a problem for these two teams right now. Offensive linemen just can't seem to block properly without holding someone's jersey. They got to do better. And these teams, like you said, got to be more disciplined. Van Jefferson's going to be in motion here. And here they go, still running the football to Bigby, and Bigby takes a big hit right there as he goes down at the 22. Picks up a gain of 6, though, 2nd and 14. So Florida going to line up here. Trip spread out wide to the left. Marquise Washington with a completion on the slant, and he hurls through a couple of Volunteer defenders. That's a good gain of 10 yards to set up a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, he took the safe pass right there, man. A smart pass. That's why he's 13 to 16, making those safe passes right there, man.
It's going to be a big 3rd down here. They've been moving the football fairly well pretty much all game. Finishing has been the issue, as it has been all year. And look at this. Man, no protection. And another thing is you got to have awareness right there. Marquise Washington did not have it in that situation. Got to feel that hot pressure coming off that edge. You know you got to get that ball in your hands fast. Instead, once again, he takes a sack.
Yeah, excellent defense right there by Tennessee.
And here goes the punt. We filled this one at about the 29. A little jump back, and man, we've seen some really good kick returns, and we are going to see one here. To the houseboy touchdown. That is Roy Kincaid.
Wow. Hey, man, I told you, man, that boy is bad with special teams, man. Look at this. Wide open touchdown.
That was one heck of a return. And Roy Kincaid, he's been, I would have to say, the lone playmaker here for the Volunteers tonight.
Yeah, definitely just moved up my scouting list right now, man.
Tennessee hasn't been in much live stream games. We typically tend to put, the teams that are doing well in the rivalry matchups, the conference games, for our live stream games. And good thing we got this one. We're seeing Roy Kincaid in rare form right now, making huge plays, not only in the passing game, but on special teams. The extra point is good. And we got ourselves a 7-9 ball game here. Tennessee just down by 2.
Shout out to the chat, man. Everybody who is here tonight, hanging out with us on this nice Saturday evening. Check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com, man. Man, what a run that was.
An excellent return. Marquise Washington warming up on the sideline. He's going to have to warm up a lot. Even though his numbers are looking pretty good, his completions, they got it, like we talked about, got to be a little bit deeper. He's got to make sure that he keeps this defense on their toes with some big plays. He's got the receivers that can stretch the field, that can make those big catches. Give them an opportunity. And here goes the kickoff. And it'll be about a yard deep in the end zone. And brought down at the 27 with a good return himself. That's Tony. Marquise Washington's going to be trotting back out onto the field.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I like to see, man. I want to see what Marquise Washington can do. Just under 2 minutes, man. Been under pressure tonight, man. So you can see right here, man, he's been in trouble all night long. Nursing a 9-7 lead right now. But, boy, has he been on his back all night long.
And I have to say, man, out of those 2, he's been sacked 3 times. Yeah. 2 of those 3 sacks, I'd have to say, has been on the lineman. And one of those sacks, he's just got to be aware of what the situation is. Throw the football away. And, hopefully he could be more aware of where blitzes are being sent. As good disguises I'm seeing also from this Tennessee defense. But sometimes he's got to be aware of what's going on. And there goes a nice throw to start out this drive.
Yeah, man, it looked like he was throwing that ball hard, man. But that's just level 1 of his passing ability right there, man. Delivers a nice strike right there. That's most quarterbacks' best pass. That right there was light work by Marquise Washington.
Yeah, and I have to say that is what scouts love so much about both him and Geno Gannon throughout these series, the arm strength to be able to push that football out to the receivers and make a throw like that just look easy at the college level. That's the type of quarterback that RFL teams want on their team. Marquise Washington going to come out here in the shotgun. See if he can continue to keep the momentum after that last throw. He's got a 4-man rush, throws on the move, and there goes a completion. Van Jefferson able to get it. I think that's his 5th catch so far on the night.
Yeah, you were talking about awareness earlier, man. You got to love the awareness right there. That ball was snapped a little bit high. And, man, when the ball's not snapped exactly what a quarterback needs in his comfort spot right there, that creates problems as far as delivery and everything, execution on the play, because it's a timing offense right here. Just gets that ball to Jefferson, who had to stretch out for it right there, but got to get those snaps off better to Marquise Washington.
Yeah, linemen, I'd have to say, has been the struggle so far for Florida. Tennessee, I can't quite say the same. They've been, making some, just haven't been getting the right play calls to move against the defense, but this line can get themselves together and pick up these blitzes. I think they have a huge shot here, and right there, you got to try to throw a back shoulder in that situation, as that was clearly coverage. Don't want to throw that deep. That safety in that corner, I think it was a corner that was right over the top, could have made a play.
Yeah, he put a little bit too much Gator juice on that one right there, man.
A 3rd and 5 after the incompletion by Washington. Going to look for him to try to get the completion for a first down here. And he is going to have it, but did he go for the first down? I think he fell just short. Yep, 4th and 1. And if I'm Florida at this situation, what would you do?
Oh, man. I don't know. Punt it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah, just punt it, man.
It's 55 seconds. You don't get this.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough. But, they'll take the smarter decision here. And they will punt this one away. And watch out for Kincaid, because he's already cleared one. Goes down at the 20. And with 48 seconds, 2 timeouts left, can Tennessee score another touchdown to take the lead for the first time tonight?
Yeah, most kick returners would have called a fair catch right there, man, and he tried to take off with that one.
Yeah. Definitely had to have been feeling himself, though, after that long kick return for a touchdown. That's probably why he thought he could probably break it for something else. Garantano, they're probably definitely going to try to give him opportunities to see if he can get a shot down the field, catch this defense lacking. But they got their defensive backs backed up off the receivers by at least 10 yards almost. Little pump fake, Garantano, throw.
Oh boy,
that's going to be a catch. Roy Kincaid again.
Oh, man, Roy Kincaid, man, getting it done tonight on all cylinders, man. He was the backup last week to Dominique Woods-Anderson, but getting all the plays this week, man. Great playing right now.
Making some huge plays, and when you see a player like that on fire, you got to keep giving him the football. Here goes Garantano again. A throw, and there goes Roy Anderson as he's able to get this one to the 27.
Man, what a great looking offense this is looking like right now, man. They still got 36 seconds. The clock is stopped, and they have a timeout on the board right here. Garantano just throws a dagger right there, man. Great play.
An excellent throw, and this is what you want to see. You want to see these quarterbacks make these type of throws. I said Wood Anderson, breaking off a couple of Gator defenders, getting those extra yards, and man, they are moving down the field in a flash.
Yeah. Clock is rolling now.
Clock is moving here. Less than half a minute left to go, and Garantano throws another interception, and I don't think he's going to be able to catch up to him. This is going to be a pick six for the Florida Gators, and we've seen a touchdown from everywhere else but offense.
Hey, man, 17-yard return. He gone. Look at this right here. Let me get Snatchy Nation in the chat right there, all over the ball. What a play right there, man.
I think that's a play that the Gators needed. I mean, still can't believe it. I mean, we've seen a touchdown on defense just now. So on special teams, whose offense is going to get the first touchdown? Somebody's offense needs to get themselves together, because right there, they were just making the right plays, the right throws. Garantano was really feeling it. Next thing you know, pick six. Why?
Oh,
tried to throw it to the drag and was inaccurate.
Oh, man, that was so awesome right there, man. So
Florida up 15-16, soon to be 16 Excuse me. Soon to be 16-7. Said the wrong numbers there. And here goes the extra point, and that is the score. 16-7. McPherson's been knocking down these kicks easy.
Man, what a play that was, man. Wow.
Definitely a huge play, and Gators just say, hey, the offense isn't going to do it. We're going to do it on the defensive side of the football, and they got it done. And, man, you try to live and roll fast like Tennessee did, sometimes it comes back to burn you, as it did right there in those final. It was like 46 seconds left. Mm-hmm. They just did that.
Yeah, we're talking about the offense, man, you know, of Florida and how it struggles to score. And, man, it doesn't matter when your defense is scoring for you, huh?
Yeah, that's for sure. And so Florida kicking this one off. They filled this one at about the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 31. Got to be a little bit in awe when you see number 89 returning kicks. He already brought one to the house.
Big shout out. No. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, it was good.
No. Oh, no, I was going to say big shout out, man, from the RFL family, man, the Coach Tor, man, the coach of the Orlando Sentinels, man, a longtime Florida native, man, in the chat tonight, man. Coaches Union member, man, just a great guy here, repping that Florida. I know he's down there, man, having a good time tonight.
There's Garantano over the middle, and man, what a showcase of hands there by Wood Anderson. And shout out to Operation Spike Helmet. Says hello, I am late. It's all good, man. Just appreciate you coming through, showing support for the RFL College Series. It's been a pretty different type of game here. No touchdown scored by the offense, but everyone else, special teams, defense, they're looking good so far here tonight. Roy Kincaid breaking a tackle, tried to break a third, but unable to do so. Good job there by the pursuit of Florida, and that's going to be the end of the first half as we head into the locker room with the score 16-7.
Hey, if you're new here, check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com. Check us out on Instagram at Relocation Football League. Also on Instagram at RFL ___. I don't know. You know what it is. _league. On Twitter as well. Hey, we also got a apparel, man. Check us out at sector6apparel.com/collection/RFL. Get geared up, man. The season is coming January 2nd. Christmas is almost here. Get you a hoodie, get you a t-shirt, get you a hat, get you a onesie, get you something, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you something with the RFL gear and support us out here, man. We appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, we do for sure, man. And we appreciate the guys here watching this game tonight. 16-7 is the score as number 2 Florida here facing off number 12 Tennessee. And you're just down by 9 points. Big touchdowns we saw on special teams. One for Tennessee, a touchdown off a pick 6 by Florida. Florida's going to be getting the ball in the second half here. If they want to put some insurmountable pressure here on Tennessee, they might want to score here on that first offensive possession.
I'm telling you.
And so they'll kick this one off. He'll field it at about the 3 yard line, and Tony will be brought down at the 27.
That play looked kind of odd right there, man. Tony's kind of running toward his blocks right there and didn't know which way to go. It's clobbered by a bunch of volunteers right there, man.
And so the offense coming out to the field, and once again, Madden showing players who hasn't even touched the field yet.
P-run. Oh, man.
What will Marquise Washington do in this second half? I mean, he was, for the most part, he was accurate, but the ones he missed bad on. And we just want to see him open up his ability to throw the football down the field more.
Yep, most definitely, man.
You know he's got the arm for it. 1st and 10. They're not going to let him fling it as they try to go with a run play here with Bigby. And that's a good job by the big D lineman, holding him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2.
Okay, volunteers out here volunteering tackles now, man. A little bit of celebrating going on right here, man. You see right here the crowd going crazy right now as they shut down Bigby right here on the run, man. Great defensive stuff right here.
You can just see, once again, tonight, the offensive lineman for Florida has been the issue.
Yep.
If you looked at that, for guys who were paying attention to that replay, and guys are just quickly getting shed by these defensive tackles. They got to do a better job holding up this defensive line. And there he goes Marquise Washington, and this is just what I talked about. Good pressure. Phillips gets the sack. That's his second of the night, and I think that's the fourth of the game for Tennessee.
Man, what is that animation, man? That looks like a fumble when the quarterback does that. I don't know. You can see it'll come in just a moment right here, man. It's like he's about to get sacked, and then he like tries to stretch out and throws the ball, or I don't know what in the world that is.
Yeah, I think he hit the ground first before he does that, so that's why it doesn't count as a fumble. Yeah.
It's weird, man.
Oh, maybe it looked like he was losing the football. It was about to be a fumble, and he tried to look like he threw it away. Look at it, but here goes 3rd and 20. And from his drag route, and there goes Jefferson down at the 21 end. And that's been most of the offense here today for the Gators and Tennessee. But I have to say that last time, taking that sack, Marquise Washington didn't see the drag open. And right there, he connects on it. And I think the pressure has just been what's really got him rattled so far.
Hey, man, you know I love a good football name, man. How about that, man? Warrior. That's his name, Warrior.
You can't have a better football name than that, or a better actual name for a sport than that.
Jack Gamer says player apps open in January. Yes, sir. January 1st, man.
Yep, 1st of January. We'll be reopening the player applications for next year's RFL College Football Series. And I mean, speaking of January 1st, if you guys didn't pay attention to the post about YouTube, we got some changes coming. We might not be able to be doing things for the future for YouTube. We might be switching platforms depending on how everything goes. But make sure you stay up to date and follow our social media accounts, so that way you can know where you'll be able to see the games, just in case if things end up having to go that way.
Hey, man, if I got to, man, I'll let y'all come to the crib, man, and watch the game, man, for real, man. Whole community, man, come to the crib, man. Come down to Virginia, man.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. And here goes some play action. Guarantano with 2 interceptions almost throws a 3rd.
And Guarantano, man, he's got to definitely get those passes a little bit more accurate right there, man. Do that in the coverage right there, man. Not a good look.
2 interceptions in that first half, and one of them resulting in a pick 6 to give the Florida Gators this 9-point lead. So he's got to be more careful when it comes to throwing this football around, like you said. He's getting pressured here. He throws, and there goes a completion, and there goes Woods Anderson, but the tight end doesn't have the gas to take it all the way. The defense catches him at the 21. The big gain right there.
Yeah, man, that tight end was on empty right there, man. He got juiced, man, on that play right there, man. Great catch, great scamper down, but caught from behind, as tight end should be caught unless you're Gronk. But, yeah, man, nice catch right there, man. Nice tackle.
Even Gronkowski got caught a little bit in his time, and I mean, he kind of looked like a receiver for a second, getting back after making that catch. That's what you like to see in some tight ends. Unfortunately, not a RFL prospect, but hey, big play right there by the big guy.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to Crepto Fire Brick Creeper, man. What's going on, my man? Yeah, it's a rough story out there, man, but we're gonna survive. Trust me, man. You can't stop greatness, man.
That's for sure. Rob tells me that every day.
Yep.
Here we go with the screenplay, and that's going to be incomplete. He took forever to clear all that traffic. He never even got out, and so a wasted play right there for Tennessee.
And one thing I'm noticing right now about Guarantano, man, is he is definitely 13 of 23 right now, man. Not his most accurate day. Last week, I think 36 of 46. Let's see if he can improve things here in this second half.
2nd and 10. At the 21-yard line. Guarantano is going to check it down, and he gets rustled and thrown to the 18 as he picks up a decent gain of 4 yards. Big 3rd and 6 for Guarantano. All at the 18-yard line, trying to keep this drive alive. Guarantano across the middle, and I do not know where he was intending on placing that.
Man, look, man, I never played quarterback in my life, but I can see that play was not developed yet, man. That wide receiver hadn't got a chance to make his cut on his route right there. You see, he was just about to run that deep to the outside, man, and then he just threw it too early, man. Too early.
Yeah, that's been the issue so far. We're definitely trying to figure out what to do with the sliders of that. These quarterbacks. The good thing is we wanted that. We wanted quarterbacks getting the ball out fast, but not this fast. These guys have been just tossing these things out the minute, like before the guys are running the route. So we'll make sure to adjust that and just overhaul to see what's going on here. But sometimes you hit on some games, sometimes you don't, and it's still a much better game than Thursday, I have to say. We got some points. That 10-7 ball game was that was rough, but hey, a better one here tonight.
Yeah, definitely excruciating, man. Crypto, what's up, man? He said, this is one of my followed channels, and I like this more than real life football, man. Hey, man, I done messed up my whole fantasy league football messing around with the RFL, man. I haven't checked into my fantasy. I haven't checked the Giants. I haven't checked anything, man. I don't even know who's the number one team right now, man, in NFL, man. RFL for life, man. League first.
I really appreciate that, guys, man. And that's what we want to grow this brand to. We want this to be the new way to experience sports and put you guys more so in the game than, I guess, how EA says it. Man, we really want you guys to really feel what it's like to be, at that next level, what things you have to do, being in the pros, and, we're just going to continue to build on that.
Hey, man, if it's in the game, it probably ain't in the game. Please stop, man. Oh, boy.
After the field goal and the special teams return by Florida, they only have a 6-point lead now. It's the score 16-10. Washington, he's got to put together a pretty good drive here. Been seeing a couple of in-air throws. And here they go with Bigby to the outside. And he's got some key blocks. And he's got a first down. Man, he just grinds out those yards.
Yeah, man, gotta love the power right there, man. And just speed and burst and everything. Just really nice play right there, man. And he picks up the extra yards with the other play, man. Can't ask for more out of your back.
Awesome Crocodile says, I know more RFL players than real life ones.
True story, man.
Yeah. Tend to build stories off of these guys, man. The history of 5 years going on now. A lot of these players tend to get notoriety. Guys understand, where they were and where they're going to, who's improving, who's dropping off. Can't wait to see what's going to go down in Season 5, that's for sure. It's going to be a big day. And free agency, man, right around the corner for Wave 2. There's going to be a lot of news coming out in the RFL very soon. And just to put it out there, we're going to make the announcement live soon, and we'll be actually having a meeting tonight with our coaches to discuss that. So stay tuned and make sure you follow our social media accounts. And here they go with another run. Nice little cutback, but a great defense by Tennessee. 3rd and 7.
Have you broken the news about the Thunderbirds trade yet?
Thunderbirds traded. I don't think they had a trade yet. They went through the committee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Third and 7 at the 44-yard line. He's going to drop back looking to pass. Throws, and there goes Keontae Lewis. He gets to the 38-yard line. A huge play. First down for the Gators.
Nice pass. Nice play. Nice catch by Keontae Lewis right there, man. Ran a nice little post route to the outside. Look at that, man. Sweet.
Excellent throw right there. Ran that flag route from that tight end position. And I mean, that's the route that when it's open, tight ends' eyes just light up when they know that they see a cover 2 defense or someone not in that zone. They just know they're going to get the football. First and 10. 38. Van Jefferson in motion, and there they go with the end around play. But man, what a play by that safety. I knew he read that. The way he came down from that position was just perfect. Read that one to a T and held that one. Actually made them lose 2 yards on the play. Great job by Abernathy.
Yeah, great stuff right here, man. Like you said, man, great awareness right there, man, to come down and shut that all the way down.
Yeah, didn't make the tackle, but he slowed him up, pushed him behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense helped him out with the rest. Second and 12 now here for the Gators. at the 40-yard line. Marquise Washington all in the backfield by himself. He's got Bigby in the slot at the top of your screen. And he goes to Bigby on the drag. And Bigby fighting forward to try to get the first down. Falls 2 yards short at the 30. And here we go with a 3rd and short. Can the Gators convert?
Man, Florida's looking much better this week than they did last week, man. Already back in the red zone right here. But let's see, man. I called it. Tonight they need to get in the end zone. Let's see if they can get to the end zone with the offense this time.
And haven't scored a touchdown yet offensively. Defense was able to beat them to it. And, I mean, their kicker's been automatic. Look at this run. Tommy Bigby just reads those gaps and just hits the hole so perfectly. He gets to the 16-yard line, and 78 yards on the day for him off 13 carries. That's a 6-yard per carry average.
Hey, you got to love it, man. It's an exciting back to watch right here. Takes the handoff, goes inside. Look at this, man. Tweaking a little bit. Tweaking. Hey, first down, man.
Yeah, excellent run right there. I see Cuddy 233. I'm definitely reading these wrong. I was thinking about 223s. I don't know why.
Cuddy 233.
You're talking about a game. I'll have to look into that. Can't read at the moment, but that's a pretty big message. But here goes a handoff. Bigby gets it to the 11. 5-yard game. It says it's game gridiron. The game.
Sultan.
Look at that.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
The building with the 5.
Shout out, man. Go flow.
Shout out to you, man. I can't wait to see Nashawn Richardson also in action in season 5 at defensive tackle for the Steamers. That's going to be interesting to watch.
Oh, yeah. I got to call him Nashawn.
I got to figure out if I'm saying the name right, man. Is it Nashawn? Nashawn?
Is it Nashawn or Nashawn?
I feel like I've been saying it wrong. Make sure you let us know. I want to make sure I say it right. It's good, Gio Diamond. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Yep, this is on PlayStation 4. I don't know why I said the whole PlayStation out. This PS4, I could have just said, keep it simple. But
you got to correct that.
3rd and 2. Here goes a throw over the middle, and that's a touchdown for the Gators. Van Jefferson in for the first touchdown of the game offensively for Florida. And what you say we got to fix?
Well, our league is on PS4, technically, yes, but this right here is a computer mod. We're on right now. Yeah.
Okay. I read that.
Yeah, it's all good.
My bad.
Yeah, our pro league is on PS4, but this college mod, because he can't have it on the PS4 with all the teams, this is on the computer right now, man.
Yeah, my bad. Definitely read that wrong.
Yeah, and Nashawn says, hey, either way it's slick, man. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, he just comes to play, boss. That's all.
Yes, sir.
2-point conversion here for the Gators. Marquise Washington to the end zone, and that's a completion.
Yeah,
they get the conversion, and that's going to be caught in the back of the end zone by Hammond Jr.
Oh, man, this has been an absolute rout down here in Tennessee, man. So let's go ahead and highlight something great. University of Tennessee, located in Knoxville, Tennessee, founded in 1794, 910 acres worth of campus, 294 buildings, $1 billion in projects that are under design and under construction. They impact Knoxville $1.6 billion a year. Impact Tennessee. They are serving more than 29,000 students. They require a 24 to 31 ACT score, a 3.0 or 4.0 average. There is a 17-to-1 student to faculty ratio, meaning small classes. For those of you who like to be one-on-one with your teachers, they have 11 different majors, 900 programs of study, 360 undergrad programs of study. Man, the list goes on. Check it out at utk.edu, man. Really love this school, man, and love the things that they are doing. Something that I actually saw on the website was that they're studying Antarctica, trying to find out about Mars, man. So really interesting research right there, man. Trying to build life on Mars at some point in the future, man. Of course, I'm pretty sure my old self will be gone already, but that would be interesting, man. Life on Mars, man.
Hopefully I will too, because I'm pretty sure nothing's on Mars at the moment. So that first trip over there is probably going to be nothing to do whatsoever. But here we go, 1st and 10, and a missed pass right there. It's been a rough day for him throwing the football, that's for sure. He's crossed up a touchdown. His team's down 14 now, but they're going to need him to try to rally here at the end of this game if they want to try to pull off some type of comeback.
Yeah, he has to do something on this drive right here, man.
I do think that the Bengals are going to go 1-16, man. I don't know. I feel like it's a momentum thing, and I think that they are starting to think that they suck. So once the team starts believing that, they're really going to suck.
Yeah. We talked about that before, man. Me, you, and Bill, man. We like to talk about what do we say? There was this word we were using, confidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
That confidence isn't there, man. You really think you're an 0-16 team?
Yeah,
man,
you're going to be 0-16.
You're going to be 0-16, man.
Life is all about repetition, man. You want to keep believing that you suck, you're going to suck. That's just how it is. Look at this, 3 straight incompletions. Maybe Guarantano is believing in himself as being a terrible quarterback right now because he has not completed – he did not complete a single pass right there on 3 straight pass attempts. Yeah, they were open.
Yeah, Guarantano, man, sound like Guantanamo Bay, man, because he's been in war all night right now, man, and not looking good right here, man, with some of these passes he's throwing.
Yeah. See, Mitch trying to say you're 34. I'm pretty sure he's off with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's off with that, but hey, that's the number I gave him. Shh.
And here goes the punt.
Oh, man.
And he's got some space.
Ooh,
oh, my
juice.
goodness. You just put him on his pamper right there with that juke move.
Hey, man, what's the meme? Got him. Boy, just juked him right out his shoes right there, man.
And he definitely got him, man. He had both palms on the ground. That's how bad he got. That's pretty tough right there. As they like to call it in, I guess, basketball terms. I think this is using football too. He just touched earth.
Oh man,
sure did. Both hands. That's bad.
This guy needs a spring league.
Tight formation here with the receiver. Shotgun for Marquise Washington. This offense has been on fire, and so has Washington.
Oh boy, he's gone.
He takes off.
Ooh,
look at this.
Let me get him.
2 tackles. Stays to the outside, and boy, what a scramble. I told you, man. 6'6", 240 pounds running at you like that. He's going to break something.
Oh, my God, man. He looked like an aggressive pixie stick right now. Look at that, man. Bro, the spin move, look down at them like Allen Iverson did. What's his face? Look at this, man.
Teron Lou.
Yeah, look, spin move, then look down at them like, yeah, get off me, son. He said Teron Lou. Yeah, Teron Lou.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That was one heck of a play right there. The only reason I knew who that was because I remember guys were talking about it when he became coach for LeBron's team in Cleveland. There he goes, setting up the screen, and a smart decision to throw that one away. Yes, he did have defenders, a couple of defenders on the running back there. Didn't want to risk bad play happening or loss, so smart decision, throws it away, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and he's looked pretty good tonight, man. 22 and 27, man. I mean, that's pretty much what we expected out of this guy tonight, man. Getting it done on all cylinders, man.
Yeah, he's definitely showing himself to be a first-round talent caliber type of draft pick here. There's a run to the outside. The spin move didn't work there by Jefferson. Good tackle there in the open field as he gets nowhere. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
And this will be a question for the chat right now, man. We are in week 8 right now, man. And judging, man, off what you've seen from Geno Gannon and also Marquise Washington tonight, man, where would you say these guys go in the first round, man? What number pick you think they'd probably get drafted at?
Good question right there, getting the community involved with some futuristic outcomes.
Yeah,
can't wait to see where these guys are going to go. It's definitely going to be a big question. I can't wait to see where a lot of these players are going to end up, especially now that we actually, for the first time in this series of the RFL, get to see these guys in action and the plays that they've made. And, you know, it makes you wonder what team will they be making these type of plays for in the RFL. Awesome Crocodile says top 5. I'm guessing he means both of them are going to be taken in the top 5. And they didn't really evaluate that last play, but 3rd down, just a short check down. Didn't like that, but they put it away. They get it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee, the chance to get 7 points to cut the lead in half and be down by 7.
And Coach Chiz says depends on team needs, man. You know, it's kind of interesting though, man, because some teams draft for talent, man. I know I was telling Commissioner Smitty, man, those guys, if they fall to me, one of those guys fall to me, they're gonna be like, Rob, you already got 3 quarterbacks. Well,
Yeah, this is those type of quarterbacks definitely are once in a lifetime type of pickups. And I can tell you, somebody's going to want them, and it doesn't matter what the need is. I'm pretty sure if they get to a team, especially with an aging quarterback, we got a lot of teams with a lot of aging great quarterbacks. They get to a team like that, they're scooping.
Yeah, I gotta love Coach Bill, man. Bill says snatchies in the draft. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna be wide open for that one.
A big shock though from earlier. I mean, you look at last season's draft. Oh, look at this throw though over the middle. He's got some space.
Nice.
Look who it is. Oh no, I thought it was Roy Kincaid. That's a different receiver getting involved here.
Yeah,
that's Palmer. Okay, making a big catch to set up a 1st and 10 across midfield at the 49.
Yeah, that's something right there. A little bit of a momentum push right here, man. Gets across the field here to the 45-yard line. Good little pass right there, man. Hey, I'm liking that play right there, man. But they're down 24-10, so they got to be pretty much perfect here the rest of the game.
And as I was talking about earlier, looking at last year's draft, we've seen big talent quarterbacks, as I was talking with Rob and Bill earlier before, too, fall like DeAndre Wilkins Jr. That was the top quarterback in the draft, and he fell to the 2nd round. He got picked up immediately by Coach Armstrong, and you can see what he turned out to be. He turned out to be everything that we expected. He had the best season by far by any rookie quarterback ever in the RFL, threw for over 4,000 passing yards, threw for 30 touchdowns, made it to the Pro Bowl, and then not to mention he's also won Offensive Rookie of the Year, didn't he?
Yeah. And honestly, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, there were a lot of teams that could have taken him, and definitely like the Celtic Tigers under me. But what I really like, man, is I don't think that he belongs on any other team but Orlando, man. Like when I think about who can he play for, I'm like, man, he was supposed to play for Orlando. You know what I mean? Like it just makes sense for him to be in Orlando.
And so the end of the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Put your 4s up in the chat. Florida's up 24-10, 14-point lead, only 12 minutes for Tennessee. Can they pull off this comeback? We'll have to see. They got an opportunity. Guarantano's going to have to play lights out.
Let's go. 15 Lonnie.
2nd and 13. Here goes a throw over the middle, and there goes Woods Anderson. He tried to strip him, but he hangs onto the football, and he gets it to the 45-yard line. The 3rd and 6 now for the Volunteers. Elijah Marshall in the building. Yeah.
4.5.
4.5. Hopefully that doesn't mean overtime. It might be. The crazy thing is if this does go into overtime, this would actually be a crazy game.
Yep, definitely, man.
And unlike, I really didn't want the last game to go in overtime.
Oh, man. That would have been like, whoa.
Yeah. Those guys just couldn't get it done on offense. But so far, these teams are waking up, and I'm really liking the type of game this is turning out to be. Guarantano going to look to throw, goes over the middle. Look at that squeeze. Able to get that one in between all those defenders. And he finds his receiver. That's Palmer again making his 2nd catch of the game.
Man, Guarantano, man, is 18-32, but man, nice accurate pass right there, man. Good pass, man. Threads the needle right there between traffic. Boy,
he couldn't have thrown that any better than he did just right there. And Palmer's starting to get heated up. Hey, why not? If you don't find anyone open, give this guy an opportunity as well. Roy Kincaid's been kind of quiet here in this 2nd half, but that's another target that he can try to go to. He's in the slot right now at the bottom of the screen. Guarantano, man, these drag routes. And a lot of these incomplete passes have been coming off of these drag route attempts. These guys, like I said, got to open up their routes to try to find receivers on different routes here. And the reason why we're seeing a lot of incompletions is because, to be honest, even though it's a short route, the drag route is always one of the hardest routes for a quarterback to throw.
Nice analysis right there.
2nd and 10. Here goes Guarantano over the middle, and there goes Roy Kincaid, almost picking up the 1st down, picks up 9.
Oh, man, somebody get this guy a drink after the game, man. Nice, man. He'll be thirsty for some Gatorade, man. Been working all night long, man.
Yeah, he definitely has been working. He's put the team on his back, dude, like they like to say. And he is just a yard away from that 1st down. Let's see if they can give him a handoff here. I think they should try to hand off the football. Pass it. And it's actually good for a first down.
Boy.
Finds Roy Kincaid again.
Man, we said this guy's name a whole lot. Hey, man, stock increasing? What's going on here?
He's looked really good so far here tonight. 7 catches, 87 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he might reach that century mark before this game's over.
Man, that would be awesome here. Now, if there's a comeback, there's any kind of comeback right here, man, got to get player of the game, man. He's been doing it all night long.
He's got to. And you definitely can't give that to Guarantano because he's thrown 2 interceptions.
Right.
One of those touchdowns, one of those went for a touchdown, I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if it wasn't for that, this would be a one-possession game right now. So even if they do come back and win this game, cannot give it to him. Got to give it to Roy Kincaid. Here goes a draw play up the middle, and he just trucks through 2 defenders and grinds out that 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, man, Chandler said, move the chains, man. Nice little run right there, man, and great power right there to fall over. And 2 defenders right here, but look at that, bobbing and weaving inside, and oof.
Yeah, he just took 2 Gators to the swamp himself, man. He just went right through them, lowered that shoulder, and he grinded out those yards needed for the first down. And this is where it gets tough. A lot of teams struggling in the red zone. Can they punch it in? Guarantano for the first rushing touchdown of the game. He falls just short.
Shout out to Austin Crocodile, man. It says, Mitch, love your excitement. Hey, man, love your excitement too, my guy. Shout out to Crypto. Hurricane Jr. just stepped in, man. Mitchie boys out here. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Gio Diamond, what's up, man?
I want to give a shout out to everyone that's here. If you haven't smashed the like button already, make sure you do that. Definitely helps out the channel.
Yes, sir.
For as long as we have it anyway. It depends on what goes on. But here goes a read. Man, that was beautifully ran right there by Guarantano. He daps up his receiver Kincaid, and both of those guys, the only ones to score a touchdown right now for Tennessee, but they are just a touchdown away from making this game for OT.
Man, I'm loving the excitement right here in Tennessee now, man. That's how you do it, man. When they had to push this guy around a little bit after the touchdown, coach is happy. Everybody getting pushed around down here, man. Fired up down here in Tennessee, man.
You see the way he held that fake too. He had that all the way until the defender just about touched him.
Yes, sir.
And he faked that one perfectly. Went in the end zone. The extra point is good. 24-17 is the score now with 8:54 left to go. 11 plays, 80 yards they went.
Hey, man, I think we got ourselves a ball game right now. Let me get a photo of that right there. Nice.
Maybe they need to come up with some new celebrations. I have to tell you, the dab has been over since Cam Newton was MVP of the NFL, man. Like that was that 2015, 2016?
It's been over.
Get this out of the game. You need some new celebrations, man.
I'll tell you, man.
I don't think anyone's dabbing anymore, like, at all in the NFL.
I got to reverse it. If it's not in the game, then it's in the game.
You never know what you're going to get from EA. Here goes the kickoff, and he'll field this one at about the goal line, and it'll be brought down at the 24.
I think Cam Newton fears a lot of people, man. Shout out to Operation Spike Helmet.
Marquise Washington, what a day he's been having. 24 of 29, 155 passing yards, no turnovers, and a touchdown. He's been sacked quite a few times so far tonight. I think 4 times it's been. But he's kept his composure. He's made great throws. He's kept his team on top. But can he continue to do so? 8:50 left to go here in this game. Up by just a touchdown.
Shout out to Coach Bill, man.
And here they go with a handoff. Bigby knocked down at the 26-yard line. Picks up about 2 yards on the carry. Second down.
Coach Bill says, my daughter came home from school talking about the gym teacher showing her class how to floss and dab. He said, I'm going to have a talk with that guy.
Yeah, definitely going to have a talk with that guy because he's got to be an old head if he's still dad. It's always the old head who catches on to the dance moves late. So, maybe the guy's 30, 40 plus years old. They're probably still out here dabbing, but not the latest generation. Here goes Marquise Washington getting outside the pocket. And I don't know why he kept going to the outside. I guess he thought he was going to get a block from his fellow receiver there, but he just sat and watched.
Hey, Bill, as long as you don't come home and do the percolator, man.
Oh, yeah. That time, that's when you know that gym teacher's a good 60, 70 years old.
And a block.
Yeah. Definitely got to be balled.
Oh, boy.
3rd and 6. Marquise Washington with the throw check down to Big B, and they're still trying to get that football out. But Tennessee, look at this, man. They get the stop. This defense gets the stop. They could come back and pull off this comeback, man.
Yeah, you never know right here, man. Getting kind of exciting down here, and you're starting to see the playbooks open up a little bit by both teams. Defense looking pretty good for the Volunteers, man. They get another stop right here by this massive Florida offense.
And so Florida's defense is going to have to do everything within their power to keep Tennessee out of the end zone. Guarantano is definitely going to be the big question, though, for Tennessee. Can he be able to be composed and make the good decisions and reads that he needs to make to get his offense down the field? Or can Kincaid put another one? He won't this time. And so now it does come down to Guarantano. Can he finish a drive to tie this game up?
Yeah, that was a pretty good hit that got put on Kincaid right there, man. That's what you need, man. You got to try to pump a little fear into Tennessee right now, man, because they're starting to gain that momentum. I'm not going to say they have all the momentum right now, but they're starting to get a little bit exciting right now, man. So Florida needs to toughen down, man. Throw some hits right there, man. Get this ball back.
First and 10 for Tennessee at the 33. Guarantano looking to throw. Spins around, and he throws a duck, but it gets there for a first down.
Nice pass right there, man. I didn't think that was going to be a reception right here, man. Palmer makes his third reception of the night right here, man. And look at this right here. Like you said, man, a lame duck thrown here to the outside, and ooh, that definitely was wobbling around.
Yeah. That one came out definitely crazy. I'm surprised he caught it. Sometimes those are the hardest balls to catch as a receiver when you get a bad throw thrown at you. That isn't a spiral.
It looked like it came in sideways.
Palmer's been, every single one of his catches has been big time. Maybe this is the underdog playmaker they need to get the ball to give him this opportunity to come back. Good tackle though right there on Wood Anderson. 1 yard gain brings up a 2nd and 9 now for Tennessee.
Man, it's been a great night, man. Everybody in the chat right now having a good time, man. Talking about track suits and track pants. And boy.
Second and 9. Over the middle, there goes a completion. He finds Palmer again. And they're feeding this kid. He's making those catches, making those plays. And who's going to make the play here to convert on this 3rd and 6?
Yeah, you can see Florida down here on the field, man, trying to pump themselves up. This is a huge 3rd and 6 right now, man. They need to get a stop right here.
Two safeties high and the corners are off as they have their receivers in tight on this formation. And he'll throw this one into the flats. He gets the reception and the tackle is made. They are well out of field goal range. I mean, if I'm Tennessee at this point, I don't want to play anything stupid here. Punt the football away. Don't try to go for it.
Yeah, definitely punt it away, man. You got your timeouts here. You got plenty of time on the clock right now. Just lean on your defense a little bit right here, but make sure you get this ball down the field and out of bounds somewhere to pin them back.
And so they are going to look to punt this one away. See if they can help out their defense with field position here with a good angled punt. Looks like he's trying to get it out of bounds, and man, he angled that one perfectly. Pins him inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. What a punt by Doyle.
Yeah, I imagine they're going to be trying to send the pressure on a couple of downs here when Florida takes over, man. But a great pin back right there at the 4-yard line, man. But look at Marquise Washington, man. 25 of 30, 159 yards, 1 touchdown, and no blemishes tonight, man. He's been great.
Yeah, he has. But can he hold on to this greatness of the number two ranked team in the country? Florida, this is huge. Can they come up with this victory? We'll have to see. Gotta be careful. Hasn't been a safety yet, but they've been in this situation before and got out of it. And there goes a run where they're going to lose some yards. And now it gets scary here for Florida.
Oh, man, big boy gets bagged right there for a -2 on the play, man. Going to back him up a little bit right here. Boy, look at this, man. Running sideways right here, man. Got to try to cut that upfield, man. He ran a little bit too too wide right there, man. You got to cut that in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got to be more smarter, and that's the thing that EA has to fix in general. Period is just not having the moves. Even though we got the mod here, it's so lowered that even the mod isn't bringing out the jukes on every play like we're used to seeing on the previous maps. But here we go with a run. That's not going nowhere. They say he got a yard though.
Heavy protection right there, man. Try to fool him with the inside zone. That's not going to work. Got the 1 yard on the play, man. Still a dangerous play. I'm just glad he didn't do play action, man. It might have been disaster.
In this play, I just think they should line up and run this ball up the gut. This shotgun formation right now could be scary.
Guarding the gaps right now. Oh, boy,
you run
got
the
it.
football, and Bigby jukes the football out to the 9-yard line. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Tennessee, once again, gets the stop on Florida.
Yeah, the only person that Bigby bailed out right there is going to be the punter, man, because they got shut down, man, before we can get anything out of that.
Yeah, Bigby probably cut more back inside towards the middle. Maybe he could have turned on the Jets enough to outrun the defender that did make the tackle, but still, it would have been a tough effort to try to get that 1st down. He did what he could, and here goes the punt, and he just bombs this one as far as he can down the middle. Fielded at the 44-yard line. Special teams does a good job making sure he didn't go anywhere, as we've seen him take one already to the house. And this is great field position for Guarantano. The 48-yard line, a touchdown, could tie this game up and send it most likely into overtime. Let's see if he can do it.
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy task right now, man. Florida's defense has been pretty solid all night long right here. Tennessee's pretty much struggled here other than only recently. Let's see. Like I said, let's see what they can do here, man.
This could very well be the last time that they touch the ball offensively. They got to try to make a splash and make something happen with this opportunity. And Guarantano goes over the middle and finds Wood Anderson, and that's an obvious face mask penalty. Terrible tackle from the linebacker. That's going to be 15 extra yards at the end of that play.
Got down to 33-yard line, man. Wow.
As the coach, I would just take him completely out the game.
Oh, yeah, man.
That is just cannot make a penalty like that in this situation.
Yeah, man. He might have to take an Uber back home, man.
Bus would have left him and everything.
I'm telling you, man. Jeez.
Would have took the gear, too.
Wow.
So that penalty could come back to cost Florida. Remind you guys, if you guys aren't up to date with the rankings, Florida is the number 2 ranked team in the country in this series. Tennessee is number 12. They just came off a big win over Florida State, 38-19. This will be the biggest win for them this season. It was a completion as he's able to just get a yard on the play. I think so. Even on these drag routes, they'd be having the receivers come back too far. I mean, a drag route should at least get you 3 yards at minimum trying to come back. That's a 1-yard gain.
Yep.
Second and 9, Guarantano over the middle. He quickly throws the football again. He's getting back to his old quick release ways. He's got to wait for things to develop. Missed opportunity there. 3rd and 9 now.
My boy Operation Spike helmet says, "Oh boy, here we go. Hey man, I gotta charge you $100,000 for using old boy." Oh, man.
Big 3rd down here for Tennessee. Palmer is in motion. And drop back, looking to throw, goes over the middle in that drag route. It's not going to get it done.
Oh,
Tennessee goes down 4 yards shy. Ball at the 22. If you're Tennessee, what do you do here? You kick the field goal, hope your defense gets a stop since you got all 3 timeouts? Yeah. Or do you just kick the field goal?
I think what you do here, man, is you kick the field goal. And you know what I would do? I would kick the field goal here, and I would try the good old onside kick, man. And then depend on your defense, man, to try to make a stop here, man.
I agree with that. Let's see if they go with that method. Looks like they are bringing it. Oh, man.
No.
They are going to go for it. This could cost Tennessee. Big 4th down. They need 4 yards. Guarantano in the shotgun. Looking to try to throw. They send a corner blitz.
Oh,
he throws, and man.
Corner
wide open. Yep. Palmer is wide open, and this is this throw.
So I got the analysis right here, man. So that was the pass rush working right there. That was a corner strike, man. You could see the wide receiver in the corner there. He was trying to go around and do that corner strike to the outside. But the pressure right there forced Guarantano, man, to throw that ball early right there, man. And that's exactly what happened, man. Wow.
Missed opportunity. Huge mistake there. Tennessee should have just kicked the field goal. They still got a chance, though.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts.
We'll give that to them. But they have to get a stop immediately right now. If they do not use these 3 timeouts and stop Florida, and it's game over.
And Mitchie says that wide receiver wasn't on the same page. No, he was on the same page. It's just that Guarantano threw that ball too early, man. That the corner strike is kind of supposed to be wide to the outside, not short. You know?
Yeah. Wide receiver screen, and just a first down will put this game away. And that's just a terrible read of the block right there by Cleveland. But still, nice game. Tennessee burning that timeout. They got 2 more left. They need this stop. 2nd and 6. Wide receiver bubble screen, and Van Jefferson gets it, and that should put the game away.
Yeah, that's going to put the game away right here unless somebody fumbles or something, does something, some bonehead play, a penalty or something.
I mean, that was honestly, Osborne, got to fault him on that one. He was the one who made that tackle. He hesitated a little bit, and that's what gave him that extra yard to get past the sticks. And if I'm Florida, I'm not throwing this football anymore, but they're going to continue to do it. Look at this wide receiver screen. There he is to the outside, holding on to the football for dear life. He knows they're going to try to strip it out, and Hammond Jr. gets it all the way to the 26 for a big Gators first down.
Hey, man, we might have a new champ in town right now, man. Looking at Florida looking pretty solid right now, man, as they're going to more than likely improve to 7-1 on the year right now, and, man, just behind Washington.
Yeah, Washington, see if they can remain undefeated throughout this week. LSU is out of the top 4. They were the national champions last season. Let's see how they do this week coming up, because I mean, if they take another loss, maybe they won't be able to probably even get back into the top 4. So it's going to be tough to see what's going to happen. But Florida, right now, this is the team that people expected to be in the college playoffs. But I mean, right now they look like they could very well be the top team right now in the country in this series.
Hey, everybody loves the top dog, man.
And they go some read option, and Washington hanging on to the football as he gets to the 21. Timeout called again by Tennessee. Coach said, like that play, man. Got a guy for that. There goes a handoff, and Bigby just rips it off up the middle. Huge run. Timeout burn by Tennessee, and I think it looks like Florida's trying to rub it in their face with possibly scoring another touchdown before the end of this one and make the score look way worse than what it was. And there goes a handoff. Bigby not going nowhere. He loses 4 yards on the run, but I mean, didn't even give him credit on that previous run. That last run put him over 100 yards. On the night, he just lost 4 yards, but still over 100 with 101 on the ground.
Man, and we are just 47 days away from the official start of the RFL Pro League, man. I can't wait, man. You can't come fast enough. But, I kind of don't want Thanksgiving to go too fast and Christmas and New Year's. But, man, I'm going to be so happy on January 2nd, man.
That's for sure, man. And I'm already excited about this second wave of free agency coming soon. And the big news that's going to be spreading about that. We're going to be getting our coaches into the file very soon. And expect a lot of content. I'm expecting my coaches here to start pushing their teams and start putting the information out. We need our viewers to know what's going on with your organization. So as a coach, we're going to hold you accountable to that. Make sure that you put that out there for the public to see. And make sure that you make a name for your team as we head into the season 5. But that's going to be the end of this game. Florida able to hold on. 24-17 is the score, and they improved to 7-1 on the year.
Yes, sir, man. It was a great game to watch, man. Highly competitive right there. Loving the kind of a comeback of Tennessee right there, man. But a great game by the Gators, man. And man, let's see what Washington can do this weekend, because we might have a new champ in town, guys. Never know.
Very well could. Never know. Never know. Maybe Florida might need another victory, but depends on probably what the competition of Washington is.
Yeah.
And so we'll have to see. We could have a new number one team by next week.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Coach Chiz and Jack the Gamer, man. Appreciate you guys as well, man.
I see Coach Bill said, Smitty over here having a meeting early. Yep, that's definitely some things we're going to be talking about in the meeting with the coaches. But, yeah, that's going to be the end of the game. Florida now improves to 7-1. Hey, is Tennessee 3-4 or 4-3?
3-4.
3-4. Yeah. Okay. Now, hey, that's even worse. Now they're 3-5. So it's going to be tough. They lose 2 more games and they won't even be bowl eligible. And we got 4 more weeks, so they have to win at least 50% of their games. So tough road for them. But let's see if they can get it done as the series continues. But that's going to do it here for us. And till week 9 starts up on Monday, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
All right. See you guys.